Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt too real to ignore? A vivid vision, a strange encounter, or a powerful feeling that lingers long after you've opened your eyes. What if I told you that was more than just a dream? What if that was God speaking directly to you? Yes, you. Right now, God might be sending you urgent messages, signs, and divine calls through your dreams, messages you can't afford to ignore. Stay with me as we uncover 15 powerful dreams and signs that reveal God is calling you. The 13th is the most appealing. Don't miss out, and this could change your life forever. Dream 1. The calling voice. Have you ever heard a voice in your dream calling your name? Not just any voice, but one that feels deep, commanding, filled with warmth and authority. This is often a divine sign. In the Bible, young Samuel heard God's voice calling him in the night, though he didn't recognize it at first. He thought it was Eli, his mentor, but it was God himself. When God calls your name in a dream, it's personal. He's not just sending a message, he's inviting you into a purpose, a mission, a destiny. The feeling may leave you restless, curious, or even emotional when you wake up. That's because your spirit recognizes the divine encounter, even if your mind doesn't fully understand it yet. So, what should you do if this happens? Don't brush it off. Reflect.
Pray.
Ask, Lord, here I am. What are you trying to tell me? This simple act of acknowledgement could open doors to understanding your divine purpose. Remember, when God calls, He's not seeking your perfection. He's seeking your attention. Dream 2. The light in darkness. Imagine standing in complete darkness, feeling lost, afraid, or overwhelmed, and suddenly, a bright, warm light appears. It could be a distant glow, a shining figure, or even a small flame. This is no ordinary dream. It symbolizes God's presence breaking through your darkest moments, offering guidance, hope, and reassurance. In the Bible, light often represents God's truth, His promises, and His power to conquer any form of darkness. If you've had such a dream, it could mean God is telling you, I am here. You are not alone. It's a divine reminder that no matter how tough your struggles are, whether it's fear, depression, confusion, or doubt, God's light is greater. This dream isn't just about comfort. It's a call to trust, to move forward even when you can't see the full path ahead. Hold onto that light in your heart and let it guide you in your waking life. Dream 3. Crossing a bridge. Have you ever dreamed of crossing a bridge? Maybe it was shaky, strong, long, or even floating in the sky. This imagery is powerful. A bridge in your dream often symbolizes transition, moving from one phase of life to another, leaving the old behind and stepping into the new. It could mean God is preparing you for change, growth, or a spiritual awakening. Perhaps you're afraid of what's on the other side, but the dream reassures you. Keep going. Crossing that bridge means God is walking with you, even when you feel unsure. Maybe you're about to start a new job, face a challenge, or enter a new relationship. This dream is His way of saying, I am with you in this transition. Don't fear the unknown. Embrace the journey, no matter how uncertain it feels, because God's plan is always greater than your fear. Dream 4. The overflowing water. Narrator. Water is a powerful symbol in dreams. If you see overflowing water, whether it's a flood, a rising tide, or waves crashing over you, it often represents overwhelming emotions, spiritual cleansing, or a fresh outpouring of God's Spirit. In Scripture, water signifies life, renewal, and the Holy Spirit's movement. It can feel terrifying in a dream, but it also holds a deeper meaning. When you dream of overflowing water, ask yourself, what is God trying to wash away? Is He cleansing me of fear, guilt, or past mistakes? Or is He pouring out new blessings and opportunities that I'm afraid to embrace? Sometimes we resist change because it's uncomfortable. But God's flood isn't to drown you. It's to refresh, renew, and realign you with His purpose. Don't resist the flow. Trust it. Dream 5. Being given a key. Dreaming of receiving a key is one of the most profound signs of divine calling. A key represents access, authority, and new opportunities. In Matthew 16, verse 19, Jesus tells Peter, "I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven." When God gives you a key in a dream, He's unlocking something significant in your life, a new level of understanding, a breakthrough, or even a spiritual gift. Think about it. What doors are about to open for you? Are you holding back from stepping into your calling because of fear or self-doubt? This dream is God's way of saying, you are ready. The key is in your hands. All you have to do is use it. Believe in the authority God has given you. Walk boldly because He's already paved the way. Dream 6. Climbing a mountain. Have you ever dreamed of climbing a mountain? Maybe the path was steep, rocky, and exhausting, but you kept going, determined to reach the top. This dream is a powerful symbol of spiritual growth, perseverance, and the pursuit of your divine calling. In the Bible, mountains often represent places of divine encounter. Think of Moses receiving the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai, or Jesus being transfigured on a high mountain. If you find yourself climbing in a dream, it means God is calling you to higher levels in your faith, character, and purpose. The struggle in the climb represents the challenges you may face on your spiritual journey. It may feel overwhelming, but the dream is a reminder that every step you take brings you closer to your breakthrough. God is saying, keep going. Don't give up. The view from the top will be worth the effort, and the lessons you learn along the way will shape you into the person God has called you to be. Trust the process, because even when it's tough, He's with you every step of the way. Dream 7. The open door. Dreaming of an open door is a profound sign that God is presenting new opportunities in your life. Doors and dreams symbolize access, transition, and divine favor. In Revelation 3 verse 8, God says, "I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." This means that what God has planned for you cannot be blocked by fear, doubt, or even opposition. If you see an open door in your dream, it's a divine invitation to step into a new season, whether in your career, relationships, or spiritual journey. However, sometimes fear can hold us back from walking through that door. You might worry about what's on the other side or doubt your readiness. But this dream is God's way of reassuring you, you are ready. The door is open for a reason. Don't hesitate. Pray for discernment, but don't let fear keep you stuck. God's open door is an opportunity for growth, blessings, and purpose. All you have to do is take that step of faith. Dream 8. Receiving a message or a letter. Have you ever dreamed of receiving a letter, a scroll, or a message? Something written just for you? This is often a sign that God is communicating directly with you. In the Bible, God spoke through written words many times, whether through prophets, scriptures, or divine revelations. When you receive a message in a dream, pay close attention to what it says, even if it seems mysterious. It could be an instruction, a confirmation, or an encouragement tailored specifically for your life. Even if you can't remember the exact words upon waking, the feeling of the dream, whether it's peace, urgency, or conviction, can guide you. God may be revealing something about your current situation or preparing you for what's ahead. Don't ignore it. Take time to reflect, pray, and even journal about the dream. Ask God to clarify the message and how you should respond. Sometimes, the answer unfolds over time as you stay connected to Him. Dream 9. Seeing a ladder. Seeing a ladder in your dream is rich with spiritual symbolism. It represents the connection between heaven and earth, progress and elevation. In Genesis 28, Jacob dreamed of a ladder reaching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending on it. This wasn't just a random image, it was a powerful sign of God's presence, promises, and divine connection. If you dream of a ladder, it could mean God is showing you that He's opening a path for spiritual growth and deeper intimacy with Him. Climbing the ladder may feel challenging, representing your journey through life's ups and downs. Each rung you climb could symbolize lessons learned, challenges overcome, and faith strengthened. If you're struggling on the ladder in your dream, it may be a reminder to trust God's timing and process. But if you're ascending confidently, it's an encouragement that you're moving in the right direction. Either way, God is near, guiding your steps as you rise to new heights in your faith and purpose. Dream 10. Meeting a guide or angel. Have you ever encountered a figure in your dream who felt different, radiating peace, wisdom, or even light? This could be a divine guide, an angel, or a messenger sent by God. In the Bible, angels often appeared in dreams to deliver messages, provide protection, or offer guidance, like when an angel warned Joseph to flee to Egypt with baby Jesus. If you meet such a figure in your dream, it's a sign that God is trying to communicate something important to you. Pay attention to what this guide says or does. Their message might be simple, like words of comfort, or more complex, like specific instructions. Even if they don't speak, their presence alone can be reassuring, a reminder that you are not alone. God's angels are watching over you, guiding you through life's challenges. When you wake from such a dream, take time to reflect, pray, and seek understanding. God's messengers come when we need them most, often bringing clarity, peace, and divine direction. Dream 11. Crossing a river. Dreaming of crossing a river often symbolizes transition, transformation, and moving from one season of life to another. In the Bible, rivers represent both obstacles and divine pathways. Think of the Israelites crossing the Jordan River to enter the Promised Land, a powerful moment marking the end of their wilderness journey and the beginning of a new chapter. If you find yourself crossing a river in your dream, it signifies that God is guiding you through a pivotal change, helping you leave behind the old and embrace the new. The water in the river may be calm or turbulent, reflecting the emotional or spiritual state of your current journey. Turbulent waters suggest challenges or uncertainties, while calm waters signify peace and divine assurance. Regardless of the river's condition, the dream is a reminder that God is with you, making a way where there seems to be no way. Trust Him as you step forward, even if the path feels uncertain. Your faith will carry you to the other side, where new blessings and opportunities await. Dream 12. Being in a storm. Have you ever dreamed of being caught in a storm with fierce winds, heavy rain, or even lightning all around you? This dream often symbolizes inner turmoil, spiritual battles, or life challenges that feel overwhelming. In the Bible, storms represent both trials and God's mighty power. Remember when Jesus calmed the storm with just His words, "Peace, be still." Mark 4 verse 39. If you dream of a storm, it may reflect the struggles you're facing, but it also carries a deeper message. God is greater than any storm in your life. Even when chaos surrounds you, the dream is a reminder that God's presence is constant. He may not always remove the storm immediately, but He will give you peace in the midst of it. Pay attention to how you feel in the dream. Are you afraid, or do you sense a calm despite the storm? God is teaching you to rely on His strength, not your own. No matter how fierce the winds, His power can calm the seas of your heart. Dream 13. Losing or finding something valuable. Dreaming of losing or finding something valuable often carries deep spiritual significance. It could be an object like a key, a ring, or even money, symbolizing aspects of your life such as purpose, faith, or relationships. In Luke 15, Jesus shares parables about lost things: the lost sheep, the lost coin, and the prodigal son, all illustrating God's heart for restoration and redemption. If you dream of losing something, it might reflect feelings of disconnection, fear of loss, or a spiritual longing. However, if you find the lost item in your dream, it symbolizes hope, recovery, and divine restoration. God may be showing you that what was lost can be found again through faith and perseverance. Whether you're searching or discovering, the dream encourages reflection. What are you seeking in your life right now? What might God be restoring? Trust that even in seasons of loss, He's working to bring renewal, often in ways you don't expect. Dream 14, seeing light in darkness. Dreaming of light shining in darkness is a profound symbol of hope, revelation, and divine presence. In John 1 verse 5, it says, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." If you see a bright light piercing through the shadows in your dream, it's often a sign that God is revealing truth, guidance, or comfort during a difficult time. The light represents His presence, showing you the way even when everything around you feels uncertain or overwhelming. The source of the light in your dream, whether it's a lamp, the sun, or an unexplainable glow, can offer clues about what God is illuminating in your life. It might point to clarity in a confusing situation, the end of a spiritual struggle, or the reassurance that you're not alone. This dream invites you to trust God's guidance, even when you don't see the full picture. His light will always lead you toward truth, peace, and purpose. Dream 15, walking on a path or road. Have you dreamed of walking on a path or road, whether it's straight, winding, narrow, or wide? This imagery often represents your life journey, choices, and the direction of your spiritual walk. In Matthew 7 verses 13 to 14, Jesus speaks of the narrow and wide gates, illustrating the paths that lead to life or destruction. If you dream of walking on a specific road, it could be God's way of highlighting where you are in your faith journey and encouraging reflection on the direction you're heading. The condition of the path matters. A clear, well-lit road may signify alignment with God's purpose, while a rocky, dark, or confusing path might reflect struggles, doubts, or life's obstacles. But regardless of the road's condition, the dream is a reminder that God walks with you. Even if the journey feels difficult, He promises to direct your steps. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that every step brings you closer to His plan for your life. Have any of these dreams felt familiar to you? Have you felt God's presence calling out in the quiet moments of your sleep? Don't ignore these messages. God speaks in ways we often overlook, but today, you have the chance to respond. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button to let us know. Subscribe and join our growing community of faith, where we explore God's messages, signs, and wonders together. Leave a comment below sharing your dream experiences. You might inspire someone else who needs to hear your story. Remember, you're not alone. This channel is more than just videos. It's a family of believers walking together in faith. Until next time, stay blessed, stay aware, and never ignore the signs when God is calling you